Hello friends, welcome back to the channel. My name is Psynergic and today we're watching Scott Pilgrim Takes Off episode 3, Ramona Rents a Video. I didn't know that was worthy of an episode. I'm interested to see how this plays out. The first two episodes kind of left me a little, but you know, I'm gonna give this my full attention to see how it turns out. So there's that. Episode 3, Ramona Rents a Video, that's it. Always feel free to leave your comments down below, like, subscribe, all those things to see more. Also see the full thing on Patreon, of course, and that's it. Let's go. Young Neil's bedroom. Oh, we've never seen that. Day screenplay. Young Neil.
Okay, there I am, right at my roommate's bandmate's funeral, thinking
How to write a screenplay.
and just when I found out I'm a cinephile. Anyways, that's why I'm busy writing this movie. So don't bother calling. Oh, this is your son, by the way. Young Neil.
Young Neil. Cinephile. One who loves movies. I almost said music. I'm a bit of an audiophile, quite frankly.
I've read nothing.
Shadowy figure. Oh.
My sleep paralysis demon?
Oh, shit. Really? Like, actually? Well, no, because he just closed his eyes and everything. He moved, so it's not sleep paralysis then. Sleep paralysis is interesting, though. It is one of the most fascinating. And I know I've talked about it on my main channel. I know that I've talked about it plenty of times before, but ultimately, like, sleep paralysis is really interesting. There is a spot, and I'm going to keep it relatively brief on this explanation because I've talked about it before, but there's a spot in your brainstem, in your pons specifically, that when activated, when you're sleeping, it paralyzes you. It paralyzes you so that you don't act out on your dreams. So if you find, because you're going to be actively dreaming throughout sleep, right? REM. Now this is where the issues kind of come in, right? If it doesn't activate, if it doesn't paralyze you, then you get things like sleepwalking or sleep paralysis. Basically, sleep paralysis, simply speaking, they're kind of opposing, right? In that sleepwalking is your this area not activating and allowing you to act out your dreams, kind of. Whereas with sleep paralysis, it's the opposite, right? So oftentimes what happens in sleep paralysis is it's just active just a little bit longer than when you become conscious, right? So you open your eyes, you're like expecting to be able to move and everything, but this little area in your pons is still activated, so you're not able to move. And oftentimes, and this is why, like, people, when they say things like, I saw this thing or I had this demon, that's probably true because your brain is still in that state when you're coming to, right? So you're more likely to see things. You're definitely not going to be able to move. And I have actually experienced this one time, and it was terrifying. I was on my back. I slept on my back that night. When I was younger, I used to sleep on my back a lot more. Now I sleep on my side. And I woke up and I saw this like dude with dark hair, beard, everything standing over me. And I couldn't move at first. That's the one story I got because it happened to me one time and that was it. That house was always very weird though too. So that's all to say. It's a normal thing. It happens more often to people than you think. I'm just kind of trying to explain it. You're not alone. It happens. So it's not a demon.
Whoa, I wrote a feature-length screenplay on my sleep.
No,
I'm a screenwriter! You changed your hair. What's up, Ramona?
Nothing major. Just somebody kidnapped Scott Pilgrim and faked his death.
You're joking.
Wait, they didn't do the black bar.
Stacy, I'm taking my 15. You took your 15 20 minutes ago. And would you stop swearing? We have customers.
Fuck my life. Tell me everything.
In my dreams, I saw Scott's subspace highway and heard his voice.
Subspace what?
It doesn't matter. I think it means he's alive. So I went back to the rocket to look at the security footage of what we thought was Scott's death.
It's like a portal or something, right?
Someone grabbed him and pulled him into a portal.
Okay. Was it other Scott? And threw up some change.
Somebody wants us to think he's dead.
I knew it was too good to be true.
Ah,
Can a guy get a croissant?
Wallace.
Have you been out all night?
Do you
Is this with other Scott?
remind me to change the lock?
Sugar daddy days are over.
For him, absolutely. For others, we'll see. The future is a mystery.
Here's your f***ing croissant. Don't tell me you're gonna try to find him.
I think I have to. I thought you could give me a quick rundown of the major characters in Scott's life.
Well, let's see. There's Steven Stills, my ex, the singer in the band. He's a mess. Too much anxiety for even the simplest decisions. No way could he mastermind a kidnapping. Then there's Steven's roommate, young Neil. He's kind of sheltered, and he's only 19, but don't let that fool you. He's an idiot. He'd make Scott look like a genius, but he can't.
What about Envy Adams?
Thank you,
Oh,
Julie.
boy. Scott's ex, the big one.
Excuse me, I asked for an iced Americano. This is a hot Americano.
Then add some ice cubes to it.
Did he just say that in the most Canadian way ever?
Envy Adams pulled Scott's heart out of his chest and stomped all over it with her patent leather combat boots. And that was before she went on to become a global sex symbol.
I saw her do her thing at the funeral. She's even hotter in person.
You know who you should talk to? His other ex. She's known him longer than anyone.
Okay, who is she?
Yeah.
What is Sex the Bomb without Scott? He really added something to our sound.
Bass. He added bass.
Can we have a band with no bass? What if we find a new bass player and they make us worse?
The odds are they'd make us better, because we probably sucked. There's always... You want to try playing something together? Just for fun?
Yes.
How do I know which notes to play?
It's up to you. That's why they call it play.
Hit it, queen. Her nails are guitar picks. I'm just saying. Hit it! What if Ramona joins the band?
How long have you been playing bass?
2 days.
What time is it?
4 p.m.?
Oh,
2 hours.
then 4 hours.
4
I'm
hours.
late for work.
Have you ever thought about collaborating with a seasoned songwriter?
Funny thought. Maybe he faked his own death to get out of paying his late fees.
$3,500 Canadian dollar. That's like $1
The house
American,
always
so it's okay.
wins.
It's at least it's $1 in US. It's fine.
You've been using Scott's unconscious dreamscape to deliver DVDs quicker? No wonder you're putting us out of business.
Canada?
No, video stores.
It's funny because it happened.
You told me you were good at drawing.
Maps are hard. If I had to draw a sheep, though, I'd draw it perfect.
That's the worst sheep I've ever seen.
What are you talking about? The sheep is excellent.
He was always an idiot. But one thing led to another, and to my continued embarrassment, Scott Pilgrim became my first boyfriend.
Is Scott drawing you a sheep your most romantic memory, or...?
There was this one time I was kidnapped by a rival school, and Scott
Yes,
had to fight through an entire army of teen jerks and their leader Simon Lee to rescue me.
That's a romantic memory.
Wait a minute.
How romantic can a memory be if things ended terribly?
Well, you're still friends. That's gotta be a good sign.
You like him, don't you?
There were sparks.
Ugh. You're in trouble.
Always.
What?
This is unexpected.
Well, you better get
Oh.
better at expecting.
You two know each other?
Oh yeah, they do.
College roommates.
And more!
And more.
You're...
An ex.
Roxy Richter, Ramona's fourth evil ex.
I'm here for us, Ramona. First in line to win your heart, because I have something the others never will.
Which is what, exactly?
Boobs?
Emotional intelligence.
Oh, well,
None of these boys know how to talk about their feelings.
that's kind of true.
That when it comes to feelings, you're as clueless as the boys.
Oh.
That's so unfair. You're just impossible to talk to.
You want to talk about feelings? Start talking.
I've got a better idea.
Let's fight.
Let's fight about them.
Roxy Richter versus Ramona Flowers. Fight!
Fight.
Whoa!
Oh. Pull out the hammer.
Are we really doing this again?
Yeah.
Ramona, you
Ow.
An old movie?
Huh?
movie. I'm taking my 15.
Oh, they're in the movie? Okay.
You're done!
Paused.
That's cheap.
That's funny. Classic.
I don't want to fight you, Roxy.
Gonna run away like you did back then.
Roxy, I...
So this is really going to be about Ramona figuring out her own style, which I like.
For what?
Hurting you.
Leaving the way I did.
I like this. Scott isn't the white knight. Ramona's figuring out her own shit. Good.
I was too afraid to face you.
So you left without a word? You made me feel like nothing. You were afraid? Good for you! All I wanted was for you to see me!
I'm sorry.
Apology accepted. But that doesn't mean I'm gonna let you win. Roxy!
Okay. Ow.
Roxy!
This is a journey of healing now. Ooh. Okay. I'm here for this. Let's get that healing.
As far as I'm concerned, you won. College doesn't seem that long ago. But we were pretty immature, weren't we?
You know, I can't remember the last time I just hung out with the girls. This is nice.
The snacks aren't free, you know.
Come on, fighting makes me hungry.
You were really kicking my ass.
You're not just saying that?
I never just say anything.
Nice. Should we kiss?
I have unfinished business with Scott.
He's dead, Ramona.
He's not dead. I've got to find him first. But I'd like to be your friend.
With benefits?
No.
No.
Worth a shot. What about
It
you?
was, yeah, that's fair. It was worth a shot.
I'm not.
Okay. Maybe. Oh,
No sparks.
damn.
Worth a shot.
Worth a
What
shot.
about your hot coworker? Is she coming back?
Okay, it's time for you to
I
leave.
love how her legs are just wrapped around.
Whew. At least I have one less suspect.
Roxy's kind of awesome.
Ugh. Don't tell me I'm gonna have to do this with all 7 of them.
We on a journey of healing,
That
friends.
you, Lucas Lee, is one of your exes?
Unfortunately.
Damn, Ramona. I know he's a handsome, big-chested, devil-may-care Hollywood hero, but is he evil enough to kidnap a dude and fake his death?
Well,
Only one way to find out.
evil exes, remember?
My mistake. Thought you were a garbage can. Sorry.
Sorry. Oh, Julie.
Gideon Graves? G-Man?
What?
You don't remember me. Gideon Graves wasn't my birth name. It was an identity I created. When I moved to New York City, I left my past behind and leveled up.
Leveled up.
But back in the day, you knew me by another name.
Gordon? Gordon Goose from North Bay, Ontario?
Then you do remember me. My empire is gone. My billionaire friends have shunned me. Even my millionaire friends have turned their backs. I couldn't even get a reservation at McDonald's.
What?
They
Wait.
laughed at me when I called.
Yeah, well, that, you know what? You do you, man.
Gordon, get your butt in here.
Oh. Okay. Wait. Finn Wolfhard was was teenage Scott? Okay, that's why the voice sounded familiar. Got it. This one was already better. I'm far more into this now. I love the fact that it's a story of healing, kind of. Or at least that we healed with Roxy. Roxy's kind of cool. I always liked her. I love the fact that this is going to be not Scott being a knight in shining armor, and it's going to be Ramona dealing with her past. Like that's how you heal. That's how things are healed. And I love it. Scott Pilgrim vs. the World was awesome because the story was awesome, the gamification, the feels, like it felt like a game. It felt like, I loved the feeling. But this is a story of healing now. It's not about some loves. It's not necessarily. There's still love involved, but it's not really Scott needing to protect her and do all these things. Like, she's not helpless. She can kick ass. She can feel. She can do this all herself, and I love it for that. Listen, this is the misconception I think some people have about Scott Pilgrim versus the world, is that people are like, well, like somebody thinks he's magically a nice guy or a good guy. I think that he's a flawed guy. And that's the story. The story is him kind of dealing with his past as well. But now, and so it's this is taking from that a little bit, in that Scott was figuring out his past by battling all of these evil exes and stuff, figuring out his baggage. And now Ramona is really going to be doing that, it seems like, in the rest of this series. So it's going to be interesting. I'm going to be fascinated to see where we go from there. Anyways, that's it for this episode. Thank you so much for watching with me. Take care, be safe out there, wash your hands. I'll see you guys in the next episode. Okay, bye.